We all feared this day might come. For years, advocates, recipients, and analysts alike warned that the Social Security system was heading toward turbulent waters. And now, it's finally happening. But before we unpack the shocking developments unfolding within the Social Security Administration, something that has the potential to affect millions of Americans, let me take you to a moment that stunned everyone in Washington. A congressional hearing took an unexpected turn when Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene tried to place a controversial claim into the official record. What followed was an eruption. A political explosion on live television. One that's worth witnessing to understand just how distracted our lawmakers are while millions of seniors suffer. Let's set the stage. A judge had previously agreed that an individual named Garcia was affiliated with the notorious MS-13 gang. Greene sought to enter that information into the record, but chaos erupted. Representatives argued, objected, shouted over one another. You could cut the tension with a knife. While some focused on legal procedures, others accused their colleagues of misrepresenting facts. But what does that mean for you? For the average Social Security recipient? While lawmakers are busy arguing over procedure, widows like Ruth Podman from Ohio are left alone, in shock, facing massive debts for overpayments they never even asked for. Let's go there now. Meet Ruth Podman, a 65-year-old retiree from Sheffield Lake, Ohio. Her story is heart-wrenching, but it's not unique. Her husband Ed passed away from leukemia back in 2012. Like many survivors, Ruth applied to receive her late husband's Social Security benefits. The process seemed to go smoothly, until a letter arrived. Social Security told Ruth she had received an overpayment totaling nearly $70,000. Yes, you heard that right, $70,000. Money that Ruth says she didn't even know was an overpayment, because Ed had been in constant contact with the Social Security Administration. During his illness, he stopped working for about 5 months, and during that time, Social Security continued sending him checks. Concerned, Ed reached out to the SSA multiple times. And each time, he was told the same thing: you're entitled to the benefits due to your leukemia. They told him it was his right to receive that support. But now, years later, after Ed has passed, the agency has changed its tune. And they're demanding every penny back from Ruth. Imagine being in her shoes. Her voice trembled as she told reporters, "I feel scared. I might have to sell my house. This is not a one-time story. This is not an isolated incident." And that's what makes it so alarming. Let's take a step back and look at the numbers. According to the Office of the Inspector General, between 2015 and 2022, Social Security issued approximately $72 billion in improper payments. While the agency boasts a 99% accuracy rate, that remaining 0.3% is wreaking havoc on everyday Americans. People who depend on those checks just to survive. Social Security isn't just a government program. It's a lifeline. Over 40 million Americans rely on these benefits every single month. That includes retirees, people with disabilities, widows, and survivors. For many, it's their only source of income. But now, more and more beneficiaries are receiving terrifying letters in the mail, letters claiming that they owe the government tens of thousands of dollars. And if they don't pay, their benefits will be garnished, reduced, or even suspended. That's right, suspended. Many recipients are waking up to find that their monthly checks have stopped altogether. And why? Often, it's for one of two reasons. They've been flagged as having received an overpayment, without ever knowing it. They've been mistakenly listed as deceased in Social Security system, even though they are very much alive. Let that sink in. Through no fault of their own, Americans are being wrongly classified as dead or overpaid, and then left to fight an uphill battle to clear their names. Meanwhile, the same government continues to send billions overseas in foreign aid. Priorities? Clearly misplaced. Let's come back to Ruth for a moment. Imagine losing your spouse, trying to rebuild your life, and then being told you owe $70,000 in benefits that were supposedly paid in error. Even though Ed did everything right, calling, checking, verifying, Social Security still made a mistake. But who pays for that mistake? Not the agency. Not the officials. Ruth does. And she's not alone. Across the country, reports are surfacing of seniors and disabled individuals receiving overpayment letters, some even told they owe six figures. It's cruel. It's confusing. And it's unacceptable. According to data from the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, about 5 million Social Security recipients receive payments that fall below the poverty level. These are people already on the edge, already making choices between rent, food, and medicine. And now, they're being asked to repay funds they didn't know were a problem. And here's what's worse: when lawmakers do get the chance to address these issues, instead of working together, they argue. They grandstand. They fight like we saw earlier with Marjorie Taylor Greene and Representative Goldman. And while they argue, people like Ruth suffer. There are currently no widespread solutions in place to protect recipients from agency mistakes. And when mistakes happen, there's no meaningful way to fight back without hiring lawyers, waiting months, or even years, and risking total financial collapse in the meantime. Now, let's talk about what you can do, because this isn't just Ruth's problem. This could happen to anyone. Make sure your Social Security records are accurate. Double-check your payment history. If you've ever taken time off work due to illness, disability, or caregiving, keep detailed documentation. If something seems off, call the SSA immediately, but also document that call. Get names. Keep receipts. Keep everything in writing. And if you've already received an overpayment notice, don't panic, but don't ignore it. You can file an appeal. You can request a waiver. But you need to act fast. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to fix. Before we wrap up, let me emphasize this: we are living in a time where American seniors, veterans, and people with disabilities are being treated like numbers in a spreadsheet, told they owe tens of thousands of dollars because the system messed up. It's unacceptable. It's un-American. And it has to change. So here's what I want you to do. Smash the like button on this video if you believe Social Security needs to fix this broken overpayment system immediately. Comment below: has this happened to you or someone you know? Subscribe and hit the notification bell, select all, so you never miss an update, especially if you rely on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI. And if you want to take charge of your benefits, I've written a comprehensive ebook filled with tips, tricks, and proven strategies to help boost your Social Security payments. You'll find that link in the video description. Go get your copy today. It could make a big difference in your monthly income. This isn't over. We're going to keep reporting on these issues until real change happens. You deserve better. Our seniors deserve better. And we, as a country, must do better. Until next time, I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Stay informed. And as always, take care of yourself and each other.